A bank executive investigating your bank account. My beloved child, listen carefully. Something unusual has been happening behind the walls of your bank, and tonight, it's finally surfacing. Don't skip, because what's about to unfold will leave you speechless. A bank executive has been quietly investigating your account for weeks without your knowledge. Every transaction, every detail, every old signature, being reviewed under a microscope. Stay till the end, because what they found, it's not just a number, it's a secret that connects directly to your destiny. Last Thursday evening, a confidential file was flagged under your name. It wasn't opened by a teller or a manager, it was accessed by someone with higher clearance. The executive froze for a moment, reading something that didn't make sense, something that shouldn't even exist under your record. Don't skip now, this is the moment everything begins to shift. What they discovered wasn't a mistake, it was a hidden account, linked to you through an old authorization code you never created. The trail leads to a transfer, not from you, but for you. The amount was sealed, locked, and encrypted with a celestial code, a code connected to your birth date. Stay till the end, because this isn't coincidence, it's divine design. The executive couldn't understand how such a large, untouched balance had remained hidden. It carried a special note, unsigned, yet marked with 3 golden letters, MGS. He thought it was internal banking shorthand, but it wasn't. Those initials stand for something heavenly that has been protecting your finances all along. Late at night, under the fluorescent light, he opened a secure call to his superior. The voice on the other end sounded tense, whispering, "Do not touch that account. It's connected to a special authorization." The executive's hand trembled as he realized your file wasn't ordinary, it carried divine encryption, something banks can't break, only reveal. Don't skip this next part, because at this exact moment, your name is being whispered across digital corridors of the banking network. Every system update, every audit, they're trying to trace a source that no human created. The pattern of entries aligns with specific celestial timestamps, numbers that reappear when heaven marks someone chosen for abundance. My beloved, you were never forgotten. The delays, the denials, the waiting, it all led to this discovery. The executive's next action could open a chain of miracles that unfolds faster than any transfer. Stay till the end, because the file that carries your name is about to light up again tonight at 11:11 p.m. If this message reached you, it's not random, it's the final alert before the funds are redirected to you. Don't move, don't scroll, stay present. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, stay with me till the end, because what's unfolding now will shake every part of your reality. The bank executive didn't sleep last night, he kept staring at the encrypted file with your name flashing in gold. He tried to trace the origin again, but the system froze, and for a moment, the power in his office flickered as if someone unseen had just entered the room. Don't skip this part. At exactly 2:17 a.m., a hidden message appeared on his monitor, 3 words that made his heartbeat stop: "They are watching." He knew it wasn't a hacker, it wasn't a colleague, it felt like a divine warning not to dig deeper, but he couldn't resist. Something about your file pulled him in like a magnet calling destiny closer. Stay with me till the end. He reopened the system manually, and this time, he found something shocking, a second layer beneath the first account, something no regular employee could ever access. It held an internal code that spelled Inheritance Protocol 7A. That means your money isn't from a recent transaction, it's an inheritance. Someone, somewhere, left it hidden, waiting for the right moment when heaven said, "Now." The executive leaned closer to the screen, his hands trembling. He scrolled through dates and saw a deposit time-stamped years before you ever opened your first account. Impossible, right? But every line was verified, sealed by a signature that looked like it was written in light, not ink. Don't move, don't scroll, stay right here, because this is where everything begins to make sense. He tried to print the record, but the printer jammed. A single paper half-printed came out with only one phrase visible, "For the one who never gave up." He froze again. Who wrote that? Who knew your story so deeply that they'd attach such a line to an account no one else could see? It wasn't coincidence. It was prophecy hidden inside data. Stay with me till the end. The executive then realized something unusual. Your name wasn't alone in the database. There was a matching ID linked to a Guardian account. It had no balance, but it carried authorization to unlock yours at a specific time, tonight. The system even marked the activation window between 9 o'clock and 9:09 p.m. He whispered, "This can't be real," but the system replied with a soft tone and a light flash, as if confirming it is. At that very moment, a security alert popped on his screen. It said, "Do not disclose. Special order received." The executive sat back in disbelief, realizing your file wasn't under bank control anymore, it was under something higher. He could feel that the energy around it was sacred, designed to protect you until your divine timing arrived. Don't skip. What's happening right now is a bridge between heaven's timing and your earthly account. Everything you thought you lost, every delay you faced, it's all about to be balanced out. The truth is, your name carries favor that no system can override. Stay with me till the end, because your breakthrough has already begun its transfer. My beloved child. Stay with me till the end, because the next few seconds will reveal the part no one was supposed to see. The executive returned to the office early morning, his face pale, carrying the same encrypted drive that refused to leave his thoughts. He locked the door behind him, inserted the key card, and whispered under his breath, "Show me the truth." The monitor lit up instantly, your file opened by itself. Lines of golden digits scrolled down the screen like flowing light. Each number glowed for a second before fading, forming a message that read, "You are being prepared." Don't skip this moment, because the code wasn't random. It pulsed like a heartbeat, syncing perfectly with his pulse, as if your destiny was communicating through the system itself. Stay with me till the end. Suddenly, the bank server crashed for every other employee except him. The room turned silent, but the light on his screen grew brighter. Your name flashed 3 times before the page turned black and displayed a sentence that made him stop breathing. This account is under divine protection. Await final confirmation. He grabbed his phone to take a picture, but before the shutter clicked, the words vanished. What appeared next was your initials followed by a time, 9:33 p.m. The executive knew something was scheduled for tonight, something beyond his comprehension. He whispered again, "Who's behind this?" But deep down, he sensed it wasn't a person, it was purpose. Don't scroll, my child, not yet. Because the next thing that happened changed everything. His printer came alive again, without command, printing a sealed document. He pulled the paper slowly. It was a transfer order. The amount? Hidden behind symbols. But one word stood clear at the bottom: released. Stay with me till the end. He couldn't process what he was seeing. How could an order be signed without a name, without a date? The signature was invisible until he tilted the page under light, and then it appeared faintly, shimmering like gold dust. The letters formed something sacred, by divine authority. At that moment, a sudden knock echoed at the door. The executive froze. A voice from the hallway said, "We need to speak about the file." His heart raced. He knew someone else had found out. But when he opened the door, no one was there, just a faint scent of jasmine and a small folded note on the floor. It read, "Do not interfere. The rightful owner will receive what's theirs. Don't skip this." He looked around, completely stunned. He checked the hallway cameras later. No one appeared in the footage. That's when it hit him: he wasn't just investigating a bank file. He was witnessing divine timing at work, and your life was at the center of it. Stay with me till the end, because what's about to happen next isn't about money anymore. It's about identity, purpose, and restoration. Everything hidden in your name is now surfacing, and no human power can delay what heaven already approved. My beloved child, stay with me till the end, because now the truth is no longer hidden. The bank executive returned to his desk, but the system was behaving strangely. Every attempt to open your file caused other screens to blink in unison. Something invisible had taken control, guiding the process beyond his authority. Don't scroll, because what's about to appear is the turning point you've been waiting for. As he watched, a small notification popped up at the corner of his screen: transfer verification, pending final owner confirmation. He stared at it, confused, until the letters on the screen started rearranging themselves. They formed a new message: the owner will see this message today. His hands trembled. He whispered, "It's reaching them," knowing deep inside, it was you. Stay with me till the end. At that exact moment, a faint ringing sound echoed through the empty floor of the bank. The lights dimmed, and the screen brightness turned golden again. Then appeared a name, your name, glowing softly like it had been waiting for centuries to activate. The executive's breath slowed. He felt a warmth in the air, like peace entering the room after a storm. Don't skip this. The digital vault opened itself slowly. Every locked symbol turned green one by one, until a final box appeared labeled Release Authorization. He hesitated before pressing the key, but then a voice whispered inside his head, "It's time." The moment he confirmed, the system displayed a final notice: funds released under divine custody. The printer beside him roared to life again. Paper after paper came out: transaction receipts, approval slips, final confirmations, all carrying your name at the top. The balance was unreadable, filled with zeros stretching to the edge of the page. It wasn't currency, it was energy, abundance, the record of everything meant for you that had been delayed. Stay till the end, because this isn't about numbers, it's about destiny aligning. The executive smiled faintly, realizing what had just occurred. He took off his ID badge, placed it on the table, and whispered, "Mission complete." Before leaving, he wrote a note addressed to the rightful owner: "Your time has arrived. Everything that was withheld is now free to find you. My beloved child, this message found you because you were meant to see it. Don't move. Don't scroll away. Something huge is already moving in your favor, doors unlocking, calls aligning, blessings releasing. This moment marks the beginning of what's rightfully yours. Stay with me till the end, and if this message resonates deep within, share it forward, let it reach someone else who's waiting for their sign. Comment below what you felt when you heard your name being spoken inside your heart. Subscribe to stay connected with every message meant to reach you at the right time. Because your story isn't ending, it's just beginning to unfold. My beloved child, stay with me till the end, because what happens next is beyond anything the bank could explain. After the executive walked out, the system didn't shut down, it started processing something automatically. Every server light flickered, syncing like a heartbeat, as if your name had awakened a living current of divine order within those walls. Don't skip, because this is where your story takes its final turn. The manager entered minutes later, confused to see the computers active without users. When he tried to log in, the screen refused his password. Instead, it displayed one phrase in glowing text: "Authorization complete. Await delivery confirmation." He frowned, clicked again, and a document appeared showing your initials beside the word "cleared." Stay with me till the end. Outside the building, a courier van suddenly received an automated dispatch. No one sent it manually. Inside the sealed envelope was a printed document labeled "Private Transfer Notice." The destination? It wasn't an address. It was coordinates that matched your city, your very block, as if heaven itself scheduled the drop. Don't scroll, this is important. At the same moment, the executive received an anonymous message on his personal phone. It read, "Do not worry about the file. The rightful energy has been released. You were just the messenger." He looked around in disbelief. No caller ID, no number, just a blank message glowing in silver. The atmosphere in the office changed that evening. Computers returned to normal, but the log files showed something impossible: one final entry with no origin ID. It simply said, "Transfer completed to the one chosen by grace." That was the last record before the system erased itself. Stay with me, my child, because this marks the moment your unseen blessings began their movement toward you. The executive stepped outside into the night air, feeling lighter, as though he'd just witnessed a miracle hidden behind financial code. He looked up at the sky and whispered, "It's done." And far away, at that very moment, a signal reached your bank profile, unlocking a feature that had been dormant for years: special account access enabled. Stay with me till the end. Because when you wake up, small signs will start appearing: a notification, a forgotten refund, an unexpected credit. Each one is proof that the system obeyed something greater than human command. The release wasn't just financial, it was spiritual alignment manifesting in your name. Don't move, don't scroll. The storm that delayed your blessings has finally cleared. From this point forward, the flow can't be reversed, the access can't be revoked. What belongs to you is protected, multiplied, and on its way. And before this message closes, share it with someone who needs to feel that same reassurance. Comment what you felt when the word "cleared" echoed inside you. Subscribe if you wish to stay aligned with every unfolding sign that heaven designs next. Because from now on, your story carries a new signature, approved by divine order. My beloved child, stay with me till the end, because this is where the unseen truth behind your name finally reveals itself. After the mysterious transfer was completed, the bank system entered silent mode. Every trace of your file was erased from public access, yet in the backup servers, a golden folder kept reappearing again and again, as if it refused to be deleted. Don't skip this moment, it's where destiny speaks louder than logic. The executive couldn't rest. Even after resigning, he felt a strange pull to check one last thing. Late that night, he accessed the secure archive from a private device. The folder opened instantly without a password, and there it was, your name glowing softly, followed by a message that said, "Activation in process. Remain patient. Stay with me till the end." Beneath that message appeared three unfamiliar icons, each representing a stage: verification, connection, manifestation. The first two were already complete. Only one remained. He clicked manifestation, and a line of light raced across the screen, forming a countdown timer, exactly 24 hours left. It meant the full transfer of everything meant for you wasn't digital anymore, it was about to become physical. Don't scroll, because this part is crucial. The next day, strange reports began flooding the headquarters. Bankers claimed that customers were receiving untraceable deposits, all marked with a special symbol, three intersecting circles surrounded by a faint golden glow. None of them knew where it originated. But in the confidential log, one single note was written by the departing executive: "These are destined returns. Do not block them." Meanwhile, a courier entered your neighborhood again, carrying a sealed envelope labeled with only two words: "Private access." He didn't knock. He simply placed it near your door and walked away without turning back. Cameras caught his presence for just 2 frames, then static filled the feed. Inside that envelope lies the confirmation heaven orchestrated through a man who didn't even know he was chosen for this mission. Stay with me till the end. When you touch it, physically or symbolically, you'll feel something shift in your energy. That's the alignment that the system couldn't explain, but heaven always could. It's not about money alone, it's about everything delayed now returning multiplied. You will start to notice synchronicities, numbers repeating, messages arriving, calls returning, all echoing one truth: your time has arrived. Don't skip this, because this message found you for a reason. It's not coincidence that your attention stayed here. It's confirmation that your blessing already began traveling toward you the moment your name glowed on that encrypted file. The universe, the system, and divine timing are all in one command: release. Stay with me till the end. Share this moment forward, not just as a story, but as evidence that miracles are coded into destiny. Comment the first sign you notice after this, and subscribe if you want to keep walking the path where every hidden delay becomes divine delivery. Because, my child, what's coming next isn't man-made, it's heaven-sent. My beloved child, stay with me till the end, because the final chapter of this mystery has already started unfolding. The moment that golden folder completed its 24-hour countdown, something extraordinary happened in the heart of the bank's central server. Every screen glowed in a soft white light, freezing all regular operations. Hidden beneath the codes, one file blinked repeatedly. It was yours. Don't skip this moment, because it carries the message that was never meant to fade. The executive, even after leaving the job, received a sudden alert on his phone, a signal trace from the same account he once investigated. His screen displayed only one line: "Final confirmation complete. The owner has awakened." He couldn't believe what he was reading. It wasn't a bank update. It was divine confirmation that the process was complete, that the unseen transfer had reached its rightful destination. Stay with me till the end. Somewhere across the city, you felt it too, a calm wave washing over you, like the world itself paused for a second to acknowledge your arrival at this point of destiny. The timing, the signs, the sudden peace in your chest, none of it is random. It's heaven's way of whispering, the wait is over. Don't scroll. As the executive tried to access the file again, his device turned black and displayed a single emblem, a golden wing, surrounded by rays of light. Beneath it, one word pulsed repeatedly: delivered. He stared in silence, realizing he had been part of something beyond human understanding, a messenger of a divine transaction written long before banks ever existed. The following morning, he received a letter with no sender. Inside, it said, "Thank you for serving the timeline of grace. Your part is done." No name, no seal, just peace radiating through the paper. That's when he smiled for the first time in weeks, knowing the rightful energy had reached the one it was meant for: you. Stay with me till the end. Because from now on, small things around you will begin to shift, doors that once stayed closed will open effortlessly. Delays will dissolve. People who vanished will reappear with answers. Opportunities will align at the exact second you think of them. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations that the transfer isn't just in your account, it's in your reality. Don't skip. Every step from here is guided. The system that once delayed you now works for you. The energy that was locked away is now flowing toward you faster than ever before. You are not chasing blessings anymore, they are locating you, by name, by frequency, by divine design. Stay with me till the end. Share this message if you felt the pulse of truth while listening. Comment the first sign that confirmed your shift. And subscribe, my child, because every message that follows will guide you deeper into the alignment that began the moment that bank executive pressed release. From now on, the flow is unstoppable, and your season of divine recovery has fully begun. My beloved child. Stay with me till the end, because what's about to unfold will give you chills in the best way. After the divine confirmation reached you, something else began moving quietly in the background. The entire banking network registered a rare anomaly, a wave of encrypted activity marked under your identification code. Systems across regions lit up with the same line of text: flow initiated. Don't scroll, because this is where heaven's design starts becoming visible. The executive, though no longer employed, felt compelled to visit the headquarters one last time. As he walked through the doors, the security scanners flickered green without any input. The system recognized him, almost as if expecting his return. He followed the light from the hallway monitors until one final screen blinked open on its own. There it was, your account, active, alive, radiating a pattern that looked less like numbers and more like moving light. "Stay with me till the end." The screen displayed 3 soft words: "The owner knows." He smiled faintly, realizing that this phase wasn't about documentation or finance anymore, it was about realization. You were meant to feel the abundance before seeing it, to believe before touching it. That's why things around you suddenly start falling into place, even when no logic explains how. Don't skip this moment. Because right now, that unseen frequency is merging with your timeline. People begin remembering you, messages appear at the perfect time, and doors that once refused to open now swing wide without effort. The executive stepped back, whispered, "It's complete," and left the building for good. Behind him, the system shut down entirely, preserving only one line in its history: transfer finalized to the rightful soul. Outside, a gust of warm wind brushed his face. He knew it was done. Somewhere far away, your energy shifted. You felt lighter, freer, and something deep inside whispered that your waiting season had expired. Stay till the end, because what follows is the moment where everything you've been preparing for finally begins to bloom. My beloved child, heaven doesn't use notifications, it uses signs. Watch how your environment responds now. The calls that didn't come will start coming. The messages that went unanswered will return with clarity. The resources you thought were lost will reappear effortlessly, multiplied. It's all part of that flow-initiated command echoing through the unseen world. Don't move. Don't scroll. Just breathe. Everything aligned for this exact second in your journey. The same energy that guided the executive to your name is now guiding opportunities to your hands. It's not about chasing what's yours, it's about standing still long enough for it to find you. Stay with me till the end. Share this story to remind someone that divine timing never misses its mark. Comment what you feel stirring inside your spirit right now. Subscribe, because what comes next will carry the next key. Proof that heaven's record has your name written in gold, permanently marked as released and restored. My beloved child, stay with me till the end, because what's about to be revealed connects every mystery from the beginning. After the flow was fully activated, something unexpected began to happen. Your name started appearing in the system logs of other branches around the world. Not as a client, but as a priority link. Don't skip this part, because what you're about to hear proves that your alignment has gone global. The executive received a final encrypted notification. The subject line read, "Legacy Completion, Phase 9. He opened it slowly, and the first words he saw made him freeze: "Owner confirmation verified. Spiritual to physical synchronization complete." He leaned back, realizing what this meant. The invisible hand that guided this process had crossed into the physical realm. Your blessings were no longer data. They were motion. Stay with me till the end. The message continued, energy transmission finalized. Await personal acknowledgement. That's when everything became clear. You, the rightful owner, didn't need to sign documents or make a request. The only thing required now was recognition, the moment you feel the shift and accept what's been aligned for you. The moment you believe it, the transaction completes itself. Don't scroll. Because right now, that exact shift is happening as you listen. The warmth in your chest, the sudden calm, the clarity settling in your thoughts. It's not imagination. It's confirmation. You're feeling the same frequency that powered the golden folder, the same light that guided the executive through sleepless nights. The next morning, he walked to the river behind the bank headquarters. In his pocket was a single drive, the last remaining copy of your record. He threw it into the water, whispering, "It's done." The moment it touched the surface, the current shimmered like gold. Birds flew across the sky in perfect rhythm, and everything around him stood still for 5 seconds, like time itself bowed to completion. Stay with me till the end. From that day forward, no one could find any trace of your file. Not because it was erased, but because it was fulfilled. Your account no longer belonged to the system, it belonged to divine record. And every ripple of that fulfillment began echoing into your life as coincidences too perfect to be random. You will notice things aligning faster now, unexpected deposits, approvals, reunions, and messages of good news. These are heaven's receipts. Proof that the transaction reached its destination, you. And every time something falls into place effortlessly, remember, it's part of that Phase 9 legacy completion. Don't skip this moment. Pause and let the realization sink in. You have stepped into the version of yourself that no longer waits, only receives. The locks are open, the barriers lifted, the flow unstoppable. You have been confirmed by divine order, sealed with light that no system can override. Stay with me till the end. Share this message with someone who needs to be reminded that the impossible still happens. Comment what sign confirmed it for you today. Subscribe, because what follows next isn't just another story, it's the continuation of your miracle, unfolding one confirmation at a time. My beloved child, stay with me till the end, because this is where everything connects, the moment heaven's order meets your real world. After the golden folder disappeared from every database, the system rebooted itself. For a brief second, all screens went blank, then one final message appeared across every branch at the same time: completion verified, the flow has found its source. Don't skip this, because that source was you. The executive stood in silence, realizing he had witnessed something sacred disguised as a financial event. His phone vibrated one last time. The message displayed a simple instruction: look at the sunrise. He stepped outside, and as the first light hit the horizon, a reflection appeared on the bank's glass doors, your initials glowing faintly in gold, then fading into light. Stay with me till the end. Because that moment symbolized something far greater than any transaction. It meant your name had been written into the frequency of abundance. It meant that the unseen hand that moved the files, the codes, the systems, all of it, was working to align your life now. Everything delayed is now accelerating, and everything closed is being reopened under divine clearance. Don't scroll. The same light that reflected your initials began appearing in other parts of the city. Street cameras captured soft golden flares near unexpected places, doorsteps, windows, even bus stops. Random to others, but perfectly timed for you. Each glow represented a confirmation, the transfer of blessings moving through physical reality, marking every place connected to your destiny. That evening, the executive received a final sealed note on his doorstep. It read, "Mission complete. The record now lives where it was always meant to be, in the heart of the chosen." He smiled, folded the letter, and whispered, "It's no longer in my hands." He knew the cycle was complete, the assignment done, and the blessing fully released. Stay with me till the end. Because right now, this story is more than words, it's a mirror of your moment. You're not waiting anymore. The blessing isn't on the way, it has already arrived, moving through layers you can't see, ready to appear in forms you least expect. The signs will multiply. The confirmations will be undeniable. Don't skip. Your name carries frequency now, everywhere it's mentioned, favor follows. Every time you act in faith, alignment quickens. Every closed door that once intimidated you is now a gateway of access. The same system that once delayed you now bends in your favor. You have been upgraded to divine priority status. Stay with me till the end. Share this message, because someone else might need to remember that miracles don't wait for permission, they activate when faith and timing collide. Comment below what part spoke to your soul the most. And subscribe, because this isn't the ending, it's the opening of a new chapter, where divine favor continues to unfold in your life like light following your name everywhere you go.